They're not garbage. They nice. I didn't ask for it. I didn't really ask for like when they jump at me for that to happen. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for this. I didn't think they would do this. When are you getting punish counter for jump though? When you're anti-airing. When you're literally casually anti-airing and they jump at you like this, you can get a punish counter. That's already a lot more than just doing like that. Juri has this now. I didn't think we get much, but I didn't think we get that. Yeah, if you're a bad Juri player who doesn't know how to anti-air, congrats. You guys now have another good reason of not entering DP. All right, let's just look into this. Because I know my videos probably won't be like the most, you know, crazy specific or like, you know, I'm gonna look at every character, but I'm gonna look at the good amount of characters. But like, yeah, Juri, mid-air punish counters, a spinning knockdown, so you get cool combos. There's a number of cool combos out there actually. Like if you get a DP punish, it's pretty cool. Standing heavy kick got like drive gauge. I think you get more drive gauge from hitting them. I'm like, okay. So also one change I don't get is I'm assuming this is supposed to like work with crouch heavy punch punish counter, like making this have an extra what is it, attack frame. For the life of me, I don't know what else I'm using it for. So Juri basically, she went from I'm annoying as hell and really good to I'm even more annoying, and bad players who can't anti or DP will thrive. So overall, she got buffed. Granted, they're very small buffs, but yeah, I expected this much. What would I have done to what I prefer for Juri? I mean, shake some up with the stores. Probably maybe tone down some things, but buff some other things. Basically, they just said, hey, if you're crouch heavy punching anti-air, guess what? You're gonna get rewarded even more if you get that punish counter. Now, will I do it more? I don't know. But if I do see this, best believe I'm trying to go like something a little bit sweaty. This is me not even like thinking crazy Akuma or nothing. 54, but like there's a thing where you could do like what is it? You could do this where it just hits like cleanly like at the top. You can do another store basically. You guys talking about my other main, Rashid. This man got nerfed, but not nerfed enough. Capcom, bro, man got a slap on the wrist. They literally all they said was, yo, if you EX mixer, they're kind of just in front of you. It's like, okay, cool. I can't drive rush or activate level 2. Understandable. Oh, and level 1, you're only +1. You're only +1. I'm like, okay. So like this stuff. Yeah. Best believe I'm still picking Rashid. They did not change anything about the character that was needed to be changed. And I'm like, cool. What is the forward heavy punch? So basically, this thing right here. This has scaling now. This is not raw damage. But doesn't every character need broken shit to feel fun? A bit, yeah. Some things you can be like, yeah, it's gonna be meant to stay like that. Also at times, they don't need to gut the character like completely, like destroy them, you know? Because imagine if, let's say, I don't know, Cammy players, they made dive kick negative on hit, less Oki off of throw, standing heavy kick is -6 now, crouch strong more hurt box, like they just delete the characters. Like, bro, I don't feel the power. Like, I want to feel something when I'm playing the character. JP is like in a solid spot right now. He's like that nice like queen A+-ish character. Not the cheap motherfucker that he was in season 1, but he's not, you know, the worst character in the game. Yo, why my man Ed just got like, Ed just said, they said, yo, Ed players, yo, you were working at McDonald's? They nerfed Akuma. They gave Akuma a slap on the wrist. Akuma is just like, hey, stop doing that, Akuma, but everything else, yeah, you can. Like, okay, this is not coming to itself anymore. He said, nah, none of that shit. Or he's gotta like confirm this into like, for that. Standing me kick is more recovery. and expand the hurt box when if it misses. So they kind of nerf Ed buffering sending meme kick. Crouching meme kick is more recovery and another hurt box forward. So oh yeah, they changed the flicker time when the hurt box ascends forward from the point moving to the attack to when a technique. I actually want to test this out. For example, let's say to stand fears into like this. Oh my god. This is literally just like a, oh nah. They did some things to Ed that I'm like, oh man. Like some things that they did to Ed, I don't know if I agree with them. Like the kill rush backwards, I don't know why they did that. Her box is in it forward, so yeah, like if you delay it, if you're trying to delay this any form, you gotta commit. Oh yeah, this thing, you can't just buffer this. This is not a safe buffer anymore. No more of just like pure, let me just do it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. They changed the drive gauge reduction on hit. I don't know these numbers. Like it'll do the most drive gauge at the end instead of the beginning. So I think you won't lose as much, I'm assuming, at the beginning. I'm assuming that's what it means. But yeah, Ed definitely got like, he definitely got changed. When they said this was funny. They said Akuma's concept is that he's a glass cannon has high damage but low vitality. However, due to Akuma's great mobility and attacks, it was very difficult for opponents to choose a correct option to deal with him, which resulted in Akuma being a more stable character than intended. So we took a look at his abilities primarily in the neutral game. I'm like, so y'all didn't even realize he was kind of good. It did a number of things to Akuma, which makes sense. Like, for example, his firewall actually has a hurt box around it. Forward medium kick, the little toe tap, got a hurt box now. And then they added 500 land recovery when jumping over the opponent. So basically they changed the palm, the get out of corner, and then palm the demon flip out. If he jumps over you, it's 5 frames of recovery. So you actually jab him. Thing is, I think Akuma is still gonna be really, really good. All these nerfs don't stop from being top 5, in my opinion. Cammy. It's so weird looking. Does our charge EPs work the same way? Okay, no, those do it. How dead is Cammy? I don't think Cammy's dead, because I know this one is what people are looking at, and along with like this and then this. These are the primary 3 things, but she's not dead. She's not dead. She's not dead. Despite with the nerfs, which I'm thrown off by, she's not like, you know, dead. You're still gonna be the same situation, just less damage. You get a little bit more life. This is crazy. So like on block, no matter what, but this is only when it hits on the first frame. So I believe this is kind of like off of like this situation. Something like that. I can't get that. I get 20%. I can do something like that, but yeah. Hooligan? Oh no, that's what it is. Yeah, it's Hooligan. They just expanded the hurt box for this, which I'm like, okay. How did this guy and this guy, they just said, nah. They say, yo, we're fine. Now, Ken definitely got like hit. He got hit a bit, but not like, you know, crazy. One change about them is that EXDP has less frame advantage on a hit. So when you do this, see how fast I'm falling? The only things I think I could do is I can do this, but if you wake up immediate, like a medium, I want to say, I believe can't pressure. Oh, never mind. I mean, but it's a nerf. Crouching mean punch. I just tried that. I don't know. I guess it's like he doesn't have like throw mix. It's always gonna be strike, unless he called you out. But yeah, this is just fall down faster, so he still gets semi-oki, but not, I think, I guess, the crazy oki. I could probably jab it or crouch strong and crouch fierce this a bit more consistently. The damage, but yeah. There was some calculus where like you can hit his hurt box. Basically, if he does the feet thing, you can actually hit him. He's gonna do a little bit less damage, which is fine. It's fine. That was definitely something that need to have happened. Let's say, for example, you're blocking, right? I'm just like this. Fuck it. One drive gauge gone. Like, safe on block. Look at this. He's doing like, bro. I don't think there's like, if you pick Ryu, he's really good. Or have you seen good? Oh yeah, this. Bro, first off, this looks weird. Yeah, it can be cancel into air tatsu. Increase the combo count. So it's like, huh. So basically, he can just like whip it out a little bit. Yeah, Ryu got giga buffed a little bit. Luke got some changes. Jamie got some changes. Manon's really big changes. Stand heavy kick is now +1 on hit, which funny. But also, when she does a command grab, she gets more super gauge the more command grab she has. So you actually get a good chunk from a level 5 command grab. This pushes her forward now, way more. If you see how much she's going forward, yeah, she's going forward a little bit more with this. So she can probably punish you with this a bit more. It's a bit stubby, so you need to give it some like movement. You know what I'm saying? Her slide move. So no matter what happens, it does not matter where it is. Like right here. That's -5. If he doesn't block it, no matter where it is, it's +1. So you can't. There's no spacing this, which I think is not a good thing. Best I think you could be is like I think +6-ish, but it's like I mean I could just do it, you know. Elbow drop, you can buffer this essentially. So like I literally did that like early on, so there's no more like waiting near apex. You just buffer this. It makes level 2 start up earlier when you're in the air, so that's pretty nice. And then the light vagabond edge, so I call it the slice move. This now on block, was it -4? Yeah, so now it's -4, which I'm like, I hate you guys for that, because now that this is gonna be a thing. So Kimberly definitely got buffed. Don't really help out her bad matchups. Like I don't think this is enough to change Juri Kimberly. I think it's just naturally gonna be bad. Kimberly got changes. She definitely just got overall just everything is buffed about her, just everything. And then the one universal change I know is that, bro, they really said, no, we don't like defense. So they talked about jump canceling because you don't know, like, people can like jump cancel like special moves and command grabs to avoid throws. And they said we made adjustments so that characters cannot avoid a normal throw by using taking pause to character drop, leave the ground, and follow with special attack as a counterattack. Now, I know what was it? Jump cancel command grab. I know that was a thing beforehand. For that reason, we've opted for this global change. So this is a global change, right? And this is one way we're reassessing defensive techniques, which is part of our overall plan to down aspects of the game. We feel that this is a necessary step to enable more aggressive offensive strategies. This just means they want the game to be hella aggressive and they want throw loops to happen. I swear, bro, if the next season they don't do anything about throws, I think throw loops are always going to be in the game. I'm pretty sure this is just them just doubling down on this. They're like, no, we don't want this stuff to stop throw loops. And then they even said this: we've taken a look at defensive techniques that can change a fight too significantly when a player gets a correct read. And I'm like, bro, that's perfect parry. That's perfect parry. That's literally perfect parry. You guys acknowledge like defensive techniques that can change a fight too significantly. Me tapping parry and getting a back throw, I could change a fight. So I know you guys want to be like, oh, you know, who's good and everything like that. What's your tier list and everything? All right. I made this with my friends from NOBC, like IDOM and them, but this is kind of like what we're predicting roughly that it may look like. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. I know all of you are going to be like, Jack, you're fucking stupid. There you go. This has a few other people's inputs. These are a few other players' inputs, but this is kind of like what I'm feeling as far as I know with buffs and stuff of like who's probably going to be like good and bad. Why is JP and Ed so low? Ed got a good amount of changes. Ed definitely got some significant changes. Literally, Rashid is still going to be the same. Akuma is still going to be the same. Bison's definitely still the same. Ken is still the same. Guile's still the same. Then you got to add in some Ryu. Add a little bit of potentially Cammy. You switch Luke and Juri, honestly. That's why you have bad opinions. Overall, I think this patch, I think Capcom purely lied. Also, I think Capcom actually hell lied. They literally said this is a small patch and this is not a small patch. This is definitely like a 2.5 patch, so yeah.